Boot camp is something you'll never experience anywhere outside of here. It's part of the tradition. There's basically no words for it. Gotta see it to believe it.
On the road, on the road, on the road, let's go. Today's the hardest one we got. Come on, this is the hardest one. This is the hardest one. Get your minds right here. Right here, it's gonna be work.
Come on, man, fight on 3, 1, 2, 3, 5!
Let's go, let's go. Ready, go. Ready, go. Ready, go.
The method to the madness is every time you step in this gym, it's gonna be a tough man contest. When you step inside that gym, you're there for a reason, you're there to get better.
Didn't make it.
I definitely think there's a method to it.
2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. 2 minutes on the clock. I'll meet you on the baseline.
It may not seem that way when you only appear at one session. It's the cumulative effect of how our guys learn to help one another. It's how collectively we form as a team. It's definitely the foundation of where our team is formed.
Good bikes. Good bikes. Good bikes. Good van. Hurry up, Jimmy. Hurry up, Jimmy. Didn't make it.
We had a bad start. That got us kind of winded, so we had to do the same thing over and over, and we had to get over that hump.
You've made 2 and you've ran 5. You've made 2 and you've ran 5. Got to start stringing some together.
We're going to play somebody this year that the scouting report says they do this, they do that, they do this, and when we play them, that's not what they're going to do. And so we can't burn timeouts trying to figure out what it is that we're going to do. We need to have a plan of how we handle change.
Jimmy, I want 9 groups. Start figuring that out. 9 groups.
6 groups of 2, 3 solos? Yeah.
I didn't tell them we're going to have 7 groups of 2 and 1 solo line runner because it creates stress and they have to figure it out on their own.
Just grab somebody.
Ready, go.
Because they're going to have to figure things out on their own in their life. And they're not going to have a coach or a dad or a pastor telling them all the time what they've got to do. They got to figure it out on their own.
Didn't make it. Didn't make it. We started with 8 groups. We started the race with 8 groups instead of 9.
And that's the most important thing, is for them to learn to deal with change collectively.
Our biggest challenge as a team will probably have to be everyone has to be able to listen to one another.
You guys better figure the out.
First, over there. We need you to first, scoot down, son. Right here. Who's a solo? I just ran.
When you're in the middle of the game, the guts of the game, you only have so much time to make a decision as a group when we get in that huddle and we're trying to decide on what's the next play.
Get organized.
Buzz is real big on saying, what's the next play?
Stand up, DJ. Stand up. Get to the next play.
You have to be quick on your feet. I feel that when we're in boot camp, that's all this is doing is preparing you for it. Get you prepared for the season.
No, Jamil didn't make it. Jamil didn't make it.
Buzz always calls it the drama.
Stand up, let's go. Cut out all the drama.
The drama and the nonsense. That one guy that had that one lapse for 2 seconds can cost us a game or cost us a sprint like you've seen.
I will run with the one team. You're not the only one that can run with the team. I was telling you, we all told you to run the solo.
And so the bickering and the fighting and the who's got here and what about that and who's in the solo and who's this, it intensifies because they realize that if they're not on the line when it hits 0, then I get to add another one.
We've made 7 out of 19. 7 out of 19. That's how we eat. That's how we eat. 7 out of 19. 7 out of 19. And how many times have we because ain't nobody listening to what needs to happen in order to execute the play?
I think that sometimes when you're in the heat of the fight, that when we're on the court and we're fighting together and they're giving everything they've got, they need to hear something that's loving from me.
Stand up and try to talk to somebody and try to help somebody. Quit being so consumed with you. You're right there. Just bust through it. Just bust through it. I'm with you. You're right there. Bust through it. Bust through it. And then when you bust through it, tell somebody, hey, I got this, I got this, I got that. You can't just be quiet. You can't be quiet. The only way that you can talk is when you're not worried about yourself.
With that, it's just human nature. When something gets hard and you get frustrated about it, you're not really worried about what everybody else is doing. You're consumed on trying to make your one sprint, and it's hard. But what you have to realize is that it takes a team for us to move on. So when it comes to sprints, when it comes to anything that has to do with boot camp, you got to put, who can you help? Who else can you help while you're working, to help it go faster, help it go smoother, because you're not just getting the next person better, but you're getting yourself better as well.
7 out of 19. 7 out of 19. Got one senior that ran back-to-back solos. And that's why we're going to play the 5 toughest. The 5 toughest are the ones that are running the most of these. That's why, Vander, it don't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter what your age is. Dave, it doesn't matter how you pay to go to school. Not where I come from. The toughest are the ones that play.
Buzz isn't going to recruit anybody who he doesn't think is one of us. And if you're one of us, you're tough.
9 down, 1 to play. Ready, go. Make it, Devontae. Make it, Devontae. Make it, Devontae. Make it, Devontae. Run, Mello. Run, Junior. Go, Jimmy. Go, Jimmy. Hurry up, Bikes. Hurry up, Bikes. Hurry up, Bikes. You're in the best shape. Hurry up. Hurry up. Run, Reg. Run, Reg. Hurry, Bikes. Run through it, baby. Run through it. Run through it. Run through it, DJ. Run through it, DJ. Good. 10. 2 minutes down. 2 minutes down. Stay up.
You're trying to make that time. Because you don't make it, you got to get right back on the line. You still got to make it.
You have to make it through the line to count. You have to make it through the line to count.
You got to go for it.
I knew I had to dive because I turned around, looked at the clock. It was under 5 coming back. So I knew, I had to dive to just give effort and beat the time. Otherwise, if I wouldn't have dived, I wouldn't have made it.
It's all about our team.
Ready, go.
And I do believe that the best ones want the hardest coaching. They don't want it to be soft. They don't want guys backing off of them. They do want guys to clap for them and be positive with them, but they want guys that know that they're going to push them to the cliff every day.
The best ones, they want it just like how you guys finished it right there. You understand? The best ones, that's the way they want it. Great job. Great job.
Let's go, bro. We don't die. We don't die. All we got. Hey, GTST on 3, 1, 2, 3. GTST.
Grind together, shine together.
7:32. It's 7:32. No mess ups academically. Coolin, the gang, and Butler's team are in a close race. Fulce's team is going to be selling nachos at the volleyball game.